Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Roman Reigns is heavily rumored to be on his way back to WWE and could potentially return as early as this Monday on Raw. There's no official word just yet, but all signs are pointing to a dramatic return just days before Saturday night's main event, setting the stage for new feuds and storyline developments leading into SummerSlam. With that in mind, let's talk about what we might see unfold on Raw tonight in terms of big surprises, returns, and twists. Finn Balor and JD McDonough just regained the World Tag Team Championships by defeating Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. With the Judgment Day back on top, the New Day might not take the loss quietly. They could demand a rematch, possibly leading to a major tag title match this weekend. Adam Pearce could be forced to book the rematch for Saturday night's main event. That would be an interesting direction since Balor and JD didn't have a strong title run last time and rarely defended the gold. A renewed rivalry could add more fire to the tag division. Meanwhile, a WWE legend is set for a huge retirement match on Saturday in Atlanta. That legend is Goldberg, who will face Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Their feud started back at Bad Blood in Atlanta and comes full circle this weekend. It's likely Goldberg appears on Raw for a final face-off with Gunther, possibly leading to a chaotic brawl. If Goldberg lays out the champion, it would send a powerful message before their highly anticipated clash. Seth Rollins and LA Knight's rivalry has been building for weeks, including outside interference from allies like Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. At Saturday night's main event, Knight and Rollins will settle things, but Monday's Raw could add a twist. Rollins is set to face Penta, but it might not be a clean match. Roman Reigns could return during that bout, distracting Rollins. That could give LA Knight the opening to attack Rollins and gain momentum. This would continue the brewing conflict between Reigns, Rollins, and Punk. Drew McIntyre recently returned and interrupted a segment involving Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. This led to Orton delivering an RKO and a match being scheduled for Saturday's event. However, don't be surprised if both men show up on Raw. McIntyre might push for a stipulation. Orton must put his career on the line. While Orton doesn't seem close to retiring, this could be used to make the match feel even more high-stakes and unpredictable. Roman Reigns has been off WWE television for nearly 3 months, but all signs suggest he'll be back before SummerSlam. There's a strong possibility he reappears tonight. With Paul Heyman's betrayal still fresh, Reigns could be gunning for revenge against both Heyman and Rollins. Reigns might attack Rollins during his match with Penta, setting the stage for their SummerSlam showdown. There's also unfinished business with Braun Breaker, who speared Roman after WrestleMania and joined Rollins and Heyman. Reigns might target him as well. An unexpected possibility could be Roman aligning himself with CM Punk and LA Knight to take on a common enemy. That trio might form a short-term alliance to go after Money in the Bank holders like Reed and Breaker. Whether that alliance holds or breaks down is anyone's guess, but it would certainly shake things up. Reigns' return isn't just about getting revenge. Insiders suggest he might come back not to reclaim his throne, but to redefine it. The bloodline has changed dramatically during his absence. Solo Sikoa has taken over leadership, bringing in new members like Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, and Jacob Fatu. However, without a Wiseman, the group seems to lack direction. Roman could come back and challenge Solo's authority or take a completely new path. One rumor gaining steam is that Roman might actually align with Seth Rollins. While that might sound outrageous at first, there's history there: rivalry, friendship, betrayal. WWE could be setting the stage for a power duo built on mutual respect and shared goals rather than family bonds. With Rollins recovering from injury and being sidelined from the title picture, this alliance could signal a new era. Together, they could become a dominant faction looking to restore order and reshape Raw. Such a team-up would pose a major threat to Solo's bloodline and the rest of the roster. Roman's legacy as head of the table and Rollins' identity as the visionary could merge into a dangerous new force. If WWE pulls the trigger on this partnership, it could redefine the hierarchy of power on Raw. Another twist that might unfold is the potential retirement of Rey Mysterio. He's hinted at it before but never followed through. Now, whispers around the locker room suggest he could be ready to hang up his boots. Whether it happens on Raw or after Saturday's show, Rey could make a heartfelt announcement, but knowing WWE, it might come with a dramatic angle. Maybe Dominic Mysterio and Judgment Day are involved. Rey might seek closure in a final match against his son, or WWE might script a brutal assault to write him off TV and create a WrestleMania moment. A passing of the torch from Rey to Dominic would be emotional and meaningful. Alternatively, WWE could use someone like Santos Escobar to attack Rey and generate nuclear heat. Retirement angles always stir emotions, and Rey's would mark the end of a legendary career. No matter how it happens, fans will feel it. With Judgment Day running Raw and the Bloodline rebuilding on SmackDown, there's also talk of a new faction being formed. Maybe Drew McIntyre steps up to lead a new group, or maybe we finally see a rebooted Hurt Business featuring Bobby Lashley, MJF, and Carmelo Hayes. Lashley has teased starting something new for a while, and pairing him with MJF could bring a fresh dynamic. Raw would be the ideal place to launch this vision of aggressive dominance. The women's division could also see a shake-up. Rhea Ripley is still out, and Liv Morgan has taken over as Women's World Champion. While Liv's heel turn has made waves, the division lacks real competition. This week's Raw could see the return of Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch. One of them might insert herself into the title picture or even team up with Liv temporarily to hold off others like Tiffany Stratton or Nia Jax. With SummerSlam approaching, WWE needs to raise the stakes in the women's division, and tonight could be the right moment. Another storyline to keep an eye on involves Jimmy and Jey Uso. Their bond has been strained for months, and Roman's return could force a confrontation. If he tries to take control again, one or both Usos might show up. Jey, now fully established as a main eventer, could claim he's the new face of WWE. A face-off between Roman and Jey would be emotionally charged and reference years of history. Or maybe WWE flips the script and has Jimmy align with Roman again, betraying his brother in a shocking swerve. The night could also feature a big main roster debut. Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, or even Roxanne Perez could be introduced in a meaningful way. Braun, in particular, has the look, talent, and intensity to be a top star. He could immediately get involved in a program with someone like Roman or McIntyre. WWE needs fresh faces to stay unpredictable, and a big call-up could generate a lot of buzz. Another possibility is a Money in the Bank cash-in or a controversial title change carrying over from Saturday's show. WWE loves to keep fans guessing, and Raw might be used to continue those cliffhangers. There's also the chance of CM Punk appearing. He might cut a promo, show up backstage, or even make a surprise endorsement. Maybe he backs Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns, laying the groundwork for future rivalries. Raw could also be the moment WWE introduces a new authority figure. Adam Pearce is facing heat for poor decisions involving Judgment Day and the Bloodline. Someone like Triple H could return temporarily, or William Regal might make a comeback to challenge Pearce's authority. A storyline power struggle could be exactly what Raw needs to create tension and fresh narratives. The company might also take this opportunity to rebuild fallen stars. Chad Gable has shown frustration and could finally turn heel or join a faction. Ricochet might earn another shot at relevance with a strong match or storyline twist. Even Shinsuke Nakamura could get reintroduced with a darker edge. WWE needs to make use of its entire roster, and this Raw could be the beginning of several redemption arcs. In the end, Raw after Saturday night's main event could completely change the WWE landscape. A Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins alliance would flip everything upside down. Rey Mysterio's retirement could bring tears and closure to a storied legacy. New factions, shocking returns, betrayals, and fresh leadership could all be introduced in a single night. WWE has the opportunity to make this episode unforgettable. Keep your eyes glued to the screen, because this might just be one of those nights where everything changes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Tele W, for more updates.